The war has begun, and it's between you and you. There ain't nobody else in your way. See, I've heard it all. From I'm too small, to I'm not fast enough, to I'm not strong enough, to I can't make it back. This is what it takes. This is the sacrifice made for a greater good. It's called dedication. To the small things, to the little details. You aim small, you miss small. Because it's the small steps that ultimately climb mountains. So why would you skip that workout? Why would you give up on that last rep? Why wouldn't you give it your absolute all? That's called effort. And time, it stops for no one. You've got one shot at this thing called life. So it's up to you to make it happen. So who else is it on? Who else but you? When the dust is settled and everyone else packs it in, that's the critical moment. When no one else is there to tell you what to do, and no one's watching you, it's on you to create that voice that goes on in your head. Is it gonna say, I'm gonna get 5 more? I gotta get my work in before I play? Or is it gonna say, I've had enough. Let's go to the bar, let's relax. That voice, it's gonna be your biggest asset, or it will be your biggest enemy. But it's all on you. It's on you to let it fuel you. It's on you to be positive and let it open up the possibilities. Greatness is telling your friends, I can't go out tonight. I can't do drugs. I won't be the one to pick up that drink. I'll be the leader amongst all of you. You're just one click away from having it all. But you just gotta put in your work first. You wanna be someone elite? You need to make up in your mind that you're gonna be elite. Nobody's born special. And physicality will always be trumped by what's going on in your head. You see, they think it's genetics. They think it's God-given. God is good, but they don't see this side of it. They don't see the drive. They don't see the rise up. They don't see the sacrifices. They don't see the continual hunger or the fury in my eyes. They don't see that I'll do whatever it takes to get there. Talent means absolutely nothing if you don't hone in on improving it. And that comes with staying focused in your mind to push forward, push past the pain, push past the barriers. So you have one thing you gotta do. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Do you have what it takes? You know, a lot of people think that what they do in life is beneficial, and then they get frustrated when they don't see the results that they want, that other people are getting. You know, you could say to yourself, oh, I went to the gym today, so I'm better off because of it. But the question you have to ask yourself is, what did I do in the gym today? You know, what did you do in the gym today, and how did you do it? But it's really not about the genetics as much as it is about the effort and about doing the activity right. And this transfers throughout all facets of life, whether it is working on your schoolwork, or whether it is working on that business proposal at your job, you know, or it's even the small things in life, like cleaning dishes or cleaning the house. Because if you can't clean the house right, how are you expected to run a Fortune 500 company right? What a lot of people don't realize is that these people gave it their heart and their soul throughout every single rep, throughout every single step, throughout every single gym session, every single day, for weeks, for months, for years, for decades, to get to where they were. That they weren't just going to go through the motions, but they were going to break through all mental barriers to get to where they wanted to be. And all successful people understand that they're going to give it their all throughout every single task that they have to do, because time is so precious, and that they're going to do it right. So I hope you understand this concept of productivity a little bit better. And you need to ask yourself, what are you going to do today? But more importantly, you need to ask yourself, how are you going to do it? So you want to be successful, huh? Well, there's one thing in this world that has the ability to change our whole life in an instant. You know what it is? It's action. So first step, you just need to make a decision. Ask yourself this. A year from now, 5 years from now, what are you going to wish you did today? The secret to getting ahead in this world is first getting started. You can't let fear stand in the way of your dreams. You cannot think, oh, what if this doesn't work? If you believe enough in the process and the end result, success is going to come to you. It will. Just got to be willing to see it through to the end. But first, you just got to jump in the deep end, man. Once something goes into motion, it stays in motion. The process itself feeds the fire. You can't be trapped by fear. Limits like fears, they're illusions. Disregard them. If you're passionate about it and you go full throttle, there's no doubt you're gonna be good at it. Because what makes someone good at something? It's dedication, hard work, and it's doing it with the proper direction and methodology. So if we plug away, you're gonna be good. But what makes someone a professional at something? It's the concept of taking that little idea, that little decision you make, and executing to take it as far as your imagination holds. Dedicating every breath in your body to that single cause. Seeing the grand picture at the end of the road to be the absolute best and not settling for any reason. It's not talent, it's not innate ability. It simply comes down to how hungry you are. How hungry are you to improve? How big is your appetite for success? What are you willing to do to reach your dreams? The professionals, the best at their craft, they don't care about the naysayers. They don't care about the fun they're foregoing. They don't take days off. They are 100% set in their ways in perfecting their craft, because it's all for a much larger purpose than any semblance of happiness that immediate gratification provides. Reaching your goal, well, that's just pure bliss. The higher the expectations, the larger the goal, well, the feeling just magnifies. You see, it's easier to buy the ticket to see the game than it is to be the one to prepare for it. It's easier to hang out with your friends than it is to hang with the stairs for an hour. It's easier to sleep in than it is to wake up to 100 sprints. It's easier to go to a party than it is to go ass to the grass in squats. It's easier to watch athletes from the couch than it is to be the one hoisting the trophy. But it's also a lot easier to look back on your life and know you gave it your all than it is to live with regrets. Not living up to your potential, well, that weighs on your shoulders for a lifetime. No one ever said that being successful was going to be easy. You are your own maker in this world, and there is no such thing as failure. You just got to tell it no. Not this time. Not with me. I'm gonna try again and again and again, and I'm gonna look failure straight in the face, and I'm gonna tell it that I'm willing to go through all the struggles to reach my dreams. Because without struggle, there's never gonna be any progress. It's all in how bad you want it. How big is your appetite for success? Do you just want to bite, or are you starving out there for it? Stay empty, stay driven, stay hungry. There's a transformation that needs to occur right now, and it starts mentally. Your entire world is controlled by your mind. It will be your window of opportunity, or it will be your demise if you let it. The important thing to remember, though, is that when you get that feeling of motivation, where you want to do something, you better get up and make it happen. Nothing is more of a waste of your time than to be inspired and not take action. A transformation begins when you visualize it and then put it into motion with effort. You're either gonna show up today or you're gonna get shown up in life. I'm here because I was willing to make the sacrifices. I was willing to get in my car and drive to the gym, and I went to war once I got there. I was willing to go until I collapsed, day after day after day. And I pushed when my body was screaming. I was willing to take myself past failure, and I dedicated myself entirely to progress. I picked up salad instead of a hot dog. I chose to cook instead of eating out. I chose water over Coke. I chose sprints over the elliptical. I chose a life of improvement over one that settles for mediocrity. And all these little things, they add up. Greatness is just a series of small things done well. I'm here to get more out of myself. And why do I do it all? It's not the strength or the looks or the girls. That's just a bonus. I do it because when I'm tested with a battle in life, I know that I can handle it. I have the ability to go through anything that's thrown my way. Because I've been through hell and back. And I'm not done yet. There's still work that needs to be done. Because there is no finish line. You haven't reached your mark yet because there is no mark. Tomorrow is a new day and a new goal. Tomorrow is a fresh start. And if you're not improving, you're dying. Your only opponent is yourself. And let me tell you, that's the toughest one there is. The one staring back at you in the mirror saying, I did it. What's next? I want more, and there better be something bigger and better the next time around, because pain is the touchstone of growth. I go to battle every day, because we're in a war to see the person that I am, but more importantly, the man that I'll become. And I'm telling you, you need to dig deep. The only thing you deserve in this world is what you earn. I've been there before. I was in your shoes. I was the one struggling. But now it comes easy. What you are today, it's not the end result. So now it's your turn. What are you made of? Do you want more out of life? Or are you just okay with being average?
You love to walk with that swagger, talk about how you got it. You're like, follow me until you get blamed, until life hits you in the mouth. When it's time to do the hard stuff, do you go into alpha mode then? When things are piling on top of your shoulders, one after the other, after the other. What about when you're not sure if you can do it? That hesitation. When haters are coming at you, when you don't feel like doing it, when the world is trying to break you, is alpha gonna show up then? When it's time to lead the company through a downturn, when it's time to lead the family through a hard time, when it's that last rep of that last set, when it comes time for that fight, who are you gonna be? Wolves don't need to ask who the alpha is. They know who he is. They know who she is. One look and that's it. They follow. It's leading by virtue, carving the path out of example, not from the lips. This isn't a sometimes thing. This is a way of life. When it's time to practice, that's alpha time. When you're lifting and no one's watching, that's alpha time. When someone you love hurts, that's when it counts. That's when it means something. When it's not going right. Are you hearing me? Do you step up then? Do you grab them by the hand and walk them through it and say, follow my lead? That's the truth right there. When it's not easy. I'm talking about raising your hand when you're about to get blamed just as quick as when you get praised. It doesn't shut off. Success is not going to wait for you to come back from a break. I'm talking about going hard in everything you do, everything you touch. I'm not talking about speaking the grind. I'm talking about being the grind. To embody that, to breathe that, to live by that, getting all your stuff together. It's the one who gets up and count it out. The one who takes care of the pack when things are tough. Pin the blame on me, I'll take it. Look at me when it gets hard, I'll handle it. I'm the guy that will breathe life into you once more. I'm that movement. I'll work from dawn to dusk and dusk to dawn to jumpstart you. I'm the guy who makes you do the things you don't want to do so you can be who you want to be.